What's up, beautiful PSG family? It's your boy PSG here, and today we're gonna preview Paris Saint-Germain versus Toulouse in the round of 22 of Ligue and It's this Saturday, 4th of February 2023 at 17 p.m. French time. That's Central European time for everyone at the Parc des Princes. We're back at home, and of course the last game was actually an enjoyable, positive game for Paris Saint-Germain, beating Montpellier away 3-1. Golassos coming from Fabien Ruiz, Lionel Andres Messi, and of course Warren Zaire-Emery, who became the youngest goal scorer in Paris Saint-Germain's history at only the young age of 16. And yes, he is my little brother. And then we had Toulouse, who went away to Troyes and beat them 4-1. So both teams coming off a positive result right here. Paris Saint-Germain, of course, missing a lot of players for this game. Neymar Jr., who will be returning to collective training in the beginning of this upcoming week, will miss this game. Verratti, of course, with his suspension out, but he will be back for the clash versus Marseille. So only a 2-game suspension for him. Sergio Ramos and Kylian Mbappé, of course, both got injured versus Montpellier. Mbappé will most likely be missing out until that Bayern München game, whilst Ramos, it's still a bit unknown, but he is still probably going to feature versus Bayern München. Presnel Kimpembe should be returning to collective training with Neymar Jr. in the beginning of next week. And of course, Mukiele is still out for 2 to 3 weeks. This is the predicted lineup for Paris Saint-Germain. Gianluigi Donnarumma in goal. Hakimi, Nuno Mendes backline with Marquinhos and Danilo, the centre-back partnership. I love it. Midfield will be a 4-man midfield of Renato Sanchez, Fabian Ruiz, Vitinha, and Warren Zaire-Emery. We may see Soler, but you know what? I'm hoping that Soler is not starting this game with his recent performances. Of course, he started 4 of the recent Paris Saint-Germain games and hasn't done anything in those games. And then we have Lionel Andres Messi and Hugo Ekitike up top. I'm looking for an improved performance yet again from Renato Sanchez and Fabian. They had a good, especially second half versus Montpellier, but they need to continue that in this game. Of course, Marquinhos, Danilo, hopefully they can keep a clean sheet. They were a bit unlucky there with the Bernat tax last game. Hakimi continuing his great form from that Stade de Reims game, and I believe that Warren Zaire-Emery earns a start in this game with his goal versus Montpellier. And of course, Lionel Andres Messi, he has to play well again. He has to perform well again. And Galtier spoke about it, that the midfielders did everything to get Messi into the game, and Messi was good last game, but I know that we can see an even better Messi, especially now with Neymar and Mbappe missing this game. My one to watch for this game is, of course, Fabian Ruiz and Renato Sanchez. Both had a really great second half there against Montpellier, and hopefully they can continue that form into this game. Talking a little bit about Toulouse, they're missing only one player, Denis General, who's only a doubt for this game. They're sitting 12th in Ligue and It's only 1 place behind Stade de Reims, who we recently praised, and Montpellier only 2 places behind. So this is a mid-table team. Their form is looking really great in their last 6 games. They've won 4 games, drawn 1, and lost 1. They are unbeaten in their last 5 games in Ligue and and that loss, it was a 6-1 defeat to Marseille, so showing that maybe some big teams can exploit their high line and defensive issues. This is your predicted lineup: Dupé in goal, Dessler and Suazo on the wings, Roland and Nicolas Sen in the centre-back partnership, Van de Bomen, Spiengers, and De Jaegere in the midfield, Ratau, Abouhlal, and Dalinga up top. And of course, my ones to watch from this Toulouse team, and we can't even predict. They may be Swiss Tier 5 at the back as they did when we played them at the home ground recently this season. But Van de Bomen will be the ones to watch from this Toulouse team, of course. Was amazing for them, promoted here to Ligue 1, and so far has been sensational for Toulouse in Ligue 1 this season. The last game between the two outfits was an away game to Toulouse. 3-0 victory for Paris Saint-Germain. Goals coming from Neymar Jr., Kylian Mbappé, and Juan Bernat. But Mbappé and Neymar will be missing this game, so we'll be a lot of pressure on Lionel Messi to get something in this game. Of course, we scored 1 beautiful goal that game. Link up from Verratti, Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi in that game. But my talk about the managers a bit, Galtier will want to continue this form. And as I said, some of the recent performances, I put some blame on him when it comes to the lineup and substitutions, but usually it was the players underperforming. But now that they're performing better, hopefully Galtier does one tweak, which I think he needs to do, which is dropping Soler. And when it comes to Toulouse manager, he wants to continue this unbeaten streak and this great form for Toulouse. They shouldn't be scared. They weren't scared against us in that game, but that's actually a good thing. We don't want them to be scared, because that means they're going to park the bus the entire game. Hopefully hopefully they come here to play football. My prediction for this game is a 4-1 victory to Paris Saint-Germain. Van de Bomen getting the goal for Toulouse, Ekitike Marquinhos, and a double from Lionel Andres Messi. Let me know in the comments down below what's your prediction for Paris Saint-Germain versus Toulouse. But that was it. Smash that like button, subscribe for daily Paris Saint-Germain content, and as usual, allez Paris!